Chubstep.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed.
Step.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Who's in charge? Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge.
This is Dulé Hill, aka Gus Silly Pants Jackson. But you know what? You can call me the number one fan of the number one podcast in the world, Chubstep.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
Welcome back. If I sound different, I got a new microphone.
Yeah, fancy boy over there.
I'm
Steve.
super fancy. I bought this for the listeners. No other reason. I have a microphone on my headset, but guess what?
True.
It's tilted up now because the listeners deserve $100 of crystal clear audio.
There you go. There you go. Now that we got that ad money coming in, I actually still haven't deposited any of that. It's all just going to a PayPal account.
Oh, we got to make a big March Madness parlay.
Oh, I love, yes. We did one. We've only done like 2 parlays with our money so far, and it has not panned out. But you got to do more.
Tyler Brown, myself, and Chubstep Matt Banks are going to March Madness games.
Oh, fun! They're in Seattle.
This is the crazy thing. It's in Portland.
Oh, okay.
So for the first time ever, my Seattle friends are actually going to come visit me.
Nice.
I've driven up there maybe 8 times.
Yes.
I'm limping my way up there. I'm going up there. Every time I go there, there's a Tesla on fire on the road. I'm not even kidding. Like it's a huge traffic jam.
Is that
trying
you've
to get
actually
up there.
seen that multiple times?
Multiple
Tesla
times.
on fire?
4 times. 4 out of 8 times.
That's crazy.
I've been up there. And I'm just like, what's going on out here?
Yeah.
So they're coming down to see me. I'm going to maybe clean my apartment, maybe move some stuff around. Chili pepper plant is dying. I've wanted it to die, but now I might have to revive it within the next 2 weeks. And there's still chilies on it.
What kind of chilies is it?
What?
What kind of chilies?
It's serrano.
Oh, serrano. Yeah, I don't love a serrano.
I thought it was a poblano.
Yeah, poblano.
When I bought
jalapeno,
it,
I think
because
is
it was
better
small.
pepper.
I know. I thought I was buying a poblano. And then the peppers started growing and they started turning red, and I realized I made a mistake.
Yeah. Serrano's just a little, it doesn't have a great taste and it's a little too spicy.
I haven't eaten a single one.
Yeah.
It's just been on my balcony for about a year now.
Yeah.
And the freaking thing won't die because it keeps raining here.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't just kill it. That's murder, which is kind of fits later into a little bit of our episode.
Oh, good segue.
Steve, this is big news. It's actually been resolved since I put it down in my notes, but Chet Hanks is
Stanley
free.
Cup came.
Oh, the Stanley Cup game. Yeah, it's good. It's a white Stanley Cup. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Chet Hanks is free.
Thank God.
For those who were following the news pretty strongly, Chet Hanks got stuck in Medellin, Colombia.
Oh,
this is classic Chet. People don't know Chet Hanks. He is
awesome.
He is awesome. Some people know him as Tom Hanks' son. Some people know him as a rapper, a country music star, an actor.
Yep.
Entrepreneur, everything. I mean, what doesn't the guy do? Anyway, Chet Hanks gets stuck in Colombia. He went to Puerto Rico to visit a friend, then decided he was going to go surprise his friend or something in Colombia, go there for the weekend. His U.S. passport was about to expire, so he took his Greek passport because he's a dual citizen.
Oh, that checks out.
So he went down there, and then when he wanted to come back, they're like, you need a visa or a green card or visa or something to get back to the U.S. And he's like, what do you mean I'm a U.S. citizen? They're like, well, where's your passport? He's like, well, I have 2 passports. They basically wouldn't let him get through customs because they saw him as a Greek citizen.
Oh my God.
So he couldn't get into the U.S. from Colombia. So he had to have somebody come and deliver his U.S. passport.
That's not his fault.
No. So for a while it was free Chet Hanks was the hashtag that's going on. He's been freed. I basically just wanted people that had followed Chet Hanks pretty religiously until like a week ago would still think that he's stuck in Colombia, but he's actually fine.
Okay, good. Well, maybe he'll put a sick rap song out now
Yeah. Yeah.
about getting stopped at the border. Didn't he put like a white guy rap out?
So the song he put out was called White Boy Summer, which
Oh,
is
okay.
so he had to clarify that it was not something for like white supremacists to stand behind. It was actually about like um getting love from women of all different races.
Whoa, okay.
That's
It's,
so
it's a progressive song.
if you watch the music video, it's pretty clear. You think he's the only white, might be the only white person in the music video.
Oh, good for
Um,
him. His
but
dad's probably happy with it.
he probably, yeah, he had to be pretty clear because I think for a little bit there were certain groups that were like taking that and like trying to turn it into like a like a racist thing. And he's
Yeah.
like, just to clarify, that's not what I was going for. It's not what that all that song's about.
Okay,
Anyway, he's
so
part of my celebrity entourage that I've talked about before.
okay, yeah, pro Chet Hanks.
Yeah. First of all, I met him. First of all, I met Chet a few times when he was on Empire. So he was an
Oh,
actor on Empire.
shit, my bad. Yeah,
He was an
along with
actor on
Terrence
Empire.
Howard, who's
So Terrence Howard, my boy Terrence Howard, uh, and then he's actually on a Netflix show right now with Kate Hudson, where he plays a basketball player.
whoa. Okay, I
Yeah,
take back what I said then.
yeah.
All
So
right,
please do.
good for Chet.
Good for Chet.
Maybe he'll box Logan Paul or something. That'd really put him in the
That would
spotlight.
be good. He looks like he could throw it on a few
I think
punches.
he could beat Logan Paul.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough Chet Hanks talk for the episode.
Okay.
Probably for
All
the
right,
year.
we'll do a full Chet Hanks deep dive in a later date.
If we can have him on, we'll do a whole full Chet
I
Hanks
don't think we're
episode.
getting Chet Hanks if he's hanging out with Kate Hudson. But
It's true. Fine.
I think
We'll
his
try.
ego is big enough where he would accept the offer.
We'll see. It's worth a shot.
Hot boy, white boy summer. Got your favorite Instagram bitch, DM in her number. Woo. Hit the strip club, I'm like thunder. Woo. She let me beat it, I'm the white boy wonder. Bad gal, white dandada. Rude boy, it's a white.
Let's get to the main
Okay. I
topic.
will say one thing for people that have been following us on YouTube, the episodes usually come out a little bit on audio before they come out on video. Steed, I was very happy with my uh
With your thumbnail?
with my thumbnail. I
It
gotta
was
just show
good.
you this. You saw it?
You showed it to me. The
No, I
corn
don't. What's that?
or the bread one?
No. This is from the Maps one, from our last episode of Maps. I'm going to show people this if they've not. I'm just going to share my screen for those not because not everybody's able to. Actually,
Not
wait, let me
everybody has
just.
a computer. They can't.
Well,
Some
actually, you're
people
right.
only have
If you're
iPods.
watching this on YouTube, that means you've already seen the version.
Yeah, but if you're
Uh,
listening on an iPod
Steed
Nano,
will describe to you why I was and this actually took me a while. I had to use a few different sources to get this because not everybody wanted to.
okay, you want me
Uh,
to describe it?
yeah, I'll share it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually, Jared did a great job. It's a maps. And as I described my map, my home is a super busty 4'2" woman at the center of my map. And he's
Yeah.
got some cows for milk. I assume the milk is for
Well,
you,
well,
so you can get your.
you said that
Oh yeah,
the amount of
that's right.
cows in there are and trees, depending on you could figure out what state you're in. So there's a series of cows and trees, and then I have a Stanley mug in the picture as
Oh,
well.
nice.
It was actually pretty difficult to get this woman with this large of a chest on this map. I had to use
It's an
a couple
impressive
different.
chest.
they, they did not want to. I feel like it had to fit what you were describing in the last episode and a lot of the different things that would create images
Maybe
that
I'll get
pop in.
that tattooed on me.
There you go.
That busty woman.
There you go.
Well, I could just write
Here
L
we-
on her forehead and then get the tattoo that I have to get.
there you go.
Anyway. Wow, that's impressive.
So yeah, check us out, Chubstep on Chubstep Podcast on YouTube. Again, not a lot of people watch us on YouTube, but I like making the thumbnails are pretty silly, and at least it keeps a record of everything
And if
on
you
there.
do watch us, go to our Brown's Chicken episode and comment mean things about, I believe, Janice. Janice really doesn't like us. And then there was two other people that didn't like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Comment mean stuff about them. Like, don't hold anything back. You're on YouTube. You're anonymous. Just
Yeah.
be as ruthless as possible.
I agree with everything Steve's saying. All right, let's get to the main topic here, Steve.
Okay, the main topic. Jared wouldn't let me do Iran. I thought it would be good to learn about it because I don't have cable TV, so I don't have the news. Right?
Oh, okay.
So I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on over there.
Sure. Yeah, and that's it's a fair question because I think a lot of people probably don't know what's going on. And even stuff that you're seeing, who knows what's
I see
reality and what's
stuff
not.
and it's like, oh, we broke a tanker. Oh, California's gonna get drone striked.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm like, what's going on up there? They're gonna miss California. They're gonna blow up my apartment and kill my pepper plant.
Well, you want
Uh,
that pepper plant to die.
I do. That would actually be a sick drone strike, but I'm not getting it. Oh, actually, I do have renter's insurance. So,
There you go. You'd be fine because you have renter's insurance.
yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing instead is you just said body
Well,
disposal.
no. Then you
Okay.
denied Epstein list,
Sure.
which
Yeah.
the people have actually been asking me about.
Yeah.
I've had requests to do an Epstein episode
Of course.
because we got to get to the bottom of it. Who's on it? Who's not on it?
Yeah.
Some people are out there defending him.
Oh, good. That is really good to hear.
Yeah, our friend Taylor I tried to get him on the show tonight to defend him, and he refused. And then his
Interesting.
wife refused.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's weird. He
That
just
is very
kept
weird.
talking about, I gotta go to Canada. I gotta go to Canada, which is suspicious.
That's way too suspicious.
It is. So then we settled on what we do with dead people bodies.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it
Because
body disposal.
body disposal episode. There's a lot of them, right? There's how many billion? 8 billion people on Earth? What are you doing with
it now?
What are you doing with all those limbs and torsos? I know what I'm doing with the heads. I'm making a cool candle. I'm taking the skulls, hollowing them, put a candle on top. It's a cool candle.
That's always a cool thing. My plan, this is my retirement plan, is to do the thing that the guy in that 28 years later does with his with the skulls.
Oh, I didn't see the new one.
Well, I didn't see the very new one, but the guy's still in it with was it Ralph Fiennes?
Oh, I know there's skulls in the new one, but I haven't seen any of them.
Well, let me just show you what this looks like. This guy, he basically creates skull art. I mean, it's similar to what you go to the catacombs in
Florence.
yeah, you see all these bones. This is just the thing of bones.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you go to the catacombs in Paris underneath the streets.
Yeah, and they put bones in the
And
walls.
bones in the walls. Yeah. They made little hearts out of them sometimes, stuff like that. I mean, that's a
Aw.
good goal to do.
Yeah, I don't know why, the catacombs are weird because they're like, we're out of room for bodies. What are we doing? They're like, dig a tunnel, put them in the tunnel, and make it as creepy as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
what the hell?
Exactly.
You think
Yeah.
anybody's like, what the fuck was France doing back in the day?
Yeah.
Line the walls with bones? No, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I will pass.
I'm all right.
I'll do
Okay.
anything with these bones except for that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that I have regarding different bone use and things like that. Steed, what made you think of this?
Yeah, I got
why
a
was
bone
this a
use
topic?
for you. I got a
Yeah.
bone I could use.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in my head rapid firing because you kept denying all my topics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking about, I guess, people dying. And then I was
Okay.
like, what do we do with the bodies? Why do we bury the bodies?
Yep.
And then, people cremate, like it's probably bury, cremate. And then I'm like, okay, well, how do we make an episode out of this?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, wait. We go to murder guys. Murder guys dispose of bodies in weird ways. We got it. Let's do this.
and yeah, so none of mine has to do with that sort of stuff. Like mine's more like cultural things that people have done.
Okay.
So you can start with your whatever you want to start.
Okay, I'll start with a little bit of Chub history.
Blood alone moves the wheels of history! Have you ever asked yourselves in an hour of meditation, which everyone finds during the day, how long we have been striving for greatness?
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
America is the richest, most powerful nation on earth. If America was a woman, America would be a big titty woman. And everybody loves a big titty woman.
In less than an hour, Aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chubistory.
Please clap.
Years ago in a cave in Iraq, 15 Homo sapiens were discovered in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead.
I figured it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So somebody put them there.
Yeah.
This is like the first evidence of like body disposal. Like 100,000 years ago, somebody was like, "Damn, this stinks. These smell. Put them in the cave."
Yeah.
So they put them in the cave. Then they found one from Kenya 78,000 years ago. A little child was put in the fetal position and actually buried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's like the first burial. There is some evidence of up to like 500,000 years ago where like Neanderthals and like other human species were kind of buried and stuff, but you don't really know because there's no like real evidence because they don't go down. You know, how are you supposed to tell that it was actually buried? It's too old.
Too old.
Too goddamn old. So you're probably wondering, hey, why'd we start burying stuff? Because that's weird. I don't want to dig a hole.
Yeah.
You get all sweaty. Well, it serves a couple purposes. It prevents the spread of disease.
Mm-hmm.
Dead bodies smell really bad, so it contains that odor, which, protects the living. Burying bodies 6 feet under, that was actually implemented during the bubonic plague because of the infection risk of the dead people.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering, like, why not 3 feet? That seems, I'm tired. I don't want to dig this hole anymore, Pa. Well, bubonic plague. You had the bubonic plague today.
I thought there was something to do with the freeze line also. There's something where
there's nothing to do
below
with
6 feet,
line. Don't worry about the
then it
freeze line.
doesn't freeze below there.
Well, it depends where you are.
If you're in freeze line.
Okay, you can stick with freeze line. Also, emotionally, people don't want to watch their loved ones just decompose on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be pretty traumatizing if you're watching old grandpa just kind of rot away and turn into like
I would say so.
Zombie guy, maggots are in him, and maybe a bird's pecking his eyeballs out. His wiener's getting eaten by a lizard. You don't want that. You don't want a kid to see that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want anybody to see that, actually.
Yeah. So you're like, what do we do? We can't hide him behind this tree because the kids can walk behind the tree. We can't put straw over him because if it gets windy.
Yeah.
So then they settled on burying him.
Okay.
And boom. That's why we bury the bodies.
Okay. Yeah. So the body thing is the burying of the body is interesting because it's changed what's popular over a couple years. So there's also cremation, like you said, the big ones are cremation and burial. So cremation goes back like 3,000 years, and
it's much more recent.
Yes, much more recent. Well, and it just takes a lot of heat to do that, so that's why it's a lot harder to do than just burying. Burying's a little sweat equity, if you will.
A couple of people probably tried and failed.
Yes. But interesting is that Christianity actually stopped a lot of the cremation for a while because they were talking about how it interferes with the resurrection of the body. So if there's not a body there, how can you resurrect the body? There was also, issues with wood shortages at certain points in certain countries.
Okay, so it's mainly the wood shortage.
But they're like, wait, well, think about this. If you burn it, you can't
resurrect
alive, right? And I was like, well, I want to come back, so don't burn me. But the opposite side of that, so like Christians were the ones, doing like, hey, we got to keep the body intact so it, doesn't come back. But then there was a series of things throughout history where 15, 16, 1700s, where they would do all these things so that if somebody did resurrect, they would not be able to come back and like harm people. So they would do things like, put rocks over people. They would they found some burials where somebody had multiple people with sickles around their neck, so that if they were to rise up, it would cut off their head. And full locks on their feet or on their toes. There was somebody had a brick in their mouth, like things to He said like really, logically, like if you're that worried about it, they're just doing all these like extra things just in case
Yeah,
the
people were
resurrection
really
does happen.
stupid back in the day.
Yeah.
Just so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he is a suspected vampire, you might want to put a stake through him,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
in
it's
case.
they're even a little later on, they would do a combination thing. So the burial and the cremation, there was like a lot of tuberculosis was going on. Some people were digging up the bodies of somebody who died of tuberculosis and then burning their organs,
Yeah, you
thinking
gotta
that
get
that's what spreads the thing. So you're actually now reintroducing the person that was
no,
dead
you gotta
back
get
into the
the
environment,
original
but to
tuberculosis
burn,
organs, and
yes,
then it kills
yes,
all the other ones die.
because that's how it spread.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the best doctors back in that day there.
No, not the best. Uh, I did find a funny service. This is for elite Steed, if you were elite death,
Okay.
called Mas Teotonicus.
Mas Teotonicus. Okay.
Uh, Different than Moff Tarkin,
Hmm.
which is what I almost said when I was saying that. Here's what this is. This was kind of Middle Ages, Europa, and they so they wanted to be people wanted to be buried on their home soil, but since they were travelers, like the elites were, they were moving around, right, going across Europe. They might
Yeah.
be from France, right, but they're in
Yeah.
Austria for some war or something, and they die as
Yeah.
an elite. So what do they do with the body? It's a big deal to bring back the
You gotta
whole
bring that's
to bring back
heavy.
the whole body's a whole thing, right? And again, like you
Hmm.
said, that could be a smell thing. It could be it's very difficult to transport a full body. So what they would do is this Moss Teotonicus procedure, where essentially you are boiling the body in a combination of water, wine, milk, or vinegar for
Okay.
several hours,
Yeah, checks
and then you're
out.
basically separating like the body and stuff like that, and then you are burying all the flesh and organs locally wherever the person died, and then shipping the bones.
Oh my God. Can can you
And
imagine if you're like somebody's wife and you're
yeah,
like see him and like he's like a
it,
person with
yes,
skin and then like a month later bones show up and they're like here's your husband, sorry, we boiled him in
yeah,
milk.
yeah. Boil it. I mean, boil in milk. I guess that's a good way for what's up, God. You can just you go ahead, boil me in milk. That's the way I like it.
Yeah, we know. We know.
So, this is anyway. This was and people they sprinkle with perfume so it smells better too. Ship it home. Yeah, here's your bones. Do with it what you will.
That's impressive.
But and again, this is actually 28 years later. It's kind of what the guy's doing. He's separating just the bones and that he uses it to stack his things. But there was the Pope Boniface
The one who got
the
dug
eighth.
up.
He was not the one that got up but he just outlawed this. He said this is a
We
little
just stop
disgusting.
boiling the milk
Yeah,
bones.
12.99. He's like, yeah, these bones, we gotta stop boiling the bones, guys. Stop.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
He didn't like
Honestly, I
it.
think it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
It
Well,
would
it's
just be shocking to like say goodbye to somebody and they have skin, and
yeah,
then a guy comes back with just a pile of bones.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he died in the war. Like, what the fuck did you do with his
Yeah, what
skin?
were you doing out there? How do you have
Where's
time to do
his
this? We
skin?
can't just ship me back the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's that much easier, but whatever.
Okay, that's fun. Okay, well, do you want to know the legal ways to get rid of a body nowadays?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now that the government's all involved.
Yeah, because the government, they're they're kind of pissed. So there's a bunch of ways you can actually do it. You have the classic just bury a body,
Hmm.
which is boring. It's old news.
Oh yeah.
Okay, nobody's doing that anymore. You have the cremation. No, less people are doing that,
Hmm.
which I found this whole thing on cremation in America, it was heavily opposed. I'll just go over this really quick. People were like, cremation is bad or whatever. And then there was a whole movement to make it cremation because when population exploded, there was there was like articles in the newspaper, and they're like, there's gonna be 500,000 acres of graveyards in the
Yeah.
U.S., and that's outrageous. People were outraged. So they
And
did
then
get,
somebody's gonna build a subdivision over it, and then that subdivision's gonna be haunted, and then
well, yeah, they weren't thinking about that back in
yeah.
1850, but they were pissed, and then eventually cremation got introduced to the U.S. It was like a civil rights movement, basically. Okay, anyway, so you can cremate, you can donate your body to science, and there's a
Mm.
couple ways. You can like they take your organs, then they cremate it, or you can give it to these freaking psychopaths. Um, what is this one called? Oh, it's so creepy. It's a body farm, is what it's called.
Mm.
So, like, law enforcement agencies need bodies to like test rates of decomposition under different
Mm-hmm.
conditions. So you can donate your body, and then they just like maybe they bury it under a foot of grass. Maybe they leave it just in the sunlight,
Mm.
and they'll just like come and look at it, look at your little body.
Interesting.
Yeah, you might have clothes on, you might not. Um,
Can I get to pick what I'm wearing?
you might be able to negotiate that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's, if they're gonna honor it because you're dead, but you might be
Sure.
able to put that in. Apparently this is legal. You can make ashes, like you can cremate yourself, and then somebody named Adela Archer, Etrineva's co-founder, will put pressure on your carbon and turn you into a diamond, baby. So you can get cremated, condensed, pressurized, and turned into a diamond. How cool is that?
That is cool. I do always like that thing. But then I know what would happen is like my deadbeat great grandson would just go ahead and pawn it off
On
for
your grandpa?
for
No.
a vape or something.
Oh shit. Okay, I had no idea that was even an option.
Yeah. I've heard that because people do that with their dogs or stuff. I've seen that before.
Oh my God, I would definitely do a dog. Okay, you can do mushroom suit. So this one's fun. You get dressed up in a mushroom suit. And the mushrooms um like eat you. And then they leach into the soil and your whole body gets, eaten by mushrooms.
I think that's basically the concept of that the video game that got turned into a TV show on HBO.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were supposed to be zombie mushrooms.
So
Like
they're
the
kind of
ones-
zombie mushrooms.
The mushroom thing is
fungi.
interesting. It's very interesting because what if they like absorb your brain? I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
So Steed, along with that decomposition and thing, your state, Washington State, you're in Vancouver.
Yeah, first ones, baby.
Yes, you saw this, right? First ones to allow natural
Yeah.
composting of human remains.
Mhm.
2020.
2020, baby.
And then you can
Insane.
use that to make soil for your garden.
Who was
or
arguing that
scatter
in
it at a meaningful
Congress?
location.
Like, what psychopath was like, God damn it, I want to be able to or leave my wife's body in the yard.
And then use her to make tomatoes.
Yeah.
I like how this there's a southern accent. Colorado prohibits that, by the way. You can't
What the
grow
hell,
food
Colorado?
with the
Fuck
soil
you, Colorado.
with human remains. You cannot do that in Colorado.
Ugh.
So yeah, I'm glad you saw that as an option in your home state.
Yeah, I can do it. Okay, there's a sky burial that Tibetan monks do.
Yes,
You
yes,
see
yes.
this?
Yeah.
This one sounds fun. They don't just bury you at all, they just put you on a mountain and let shit eat you.
Vultures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vultures.
So in like some backstory there, it's a little archaic, it seems, but the soil is
I
pretty
like it.
shitty there because it's like pretty thin soil and everything's super rocky, so it's hard to bury people down there, and there's not enough timber to do like cremations. So that's kind of like the way they've been doing it forever, is just to like put you up on a hill and let vultures come and eat you.
That seems like a hassle. Up the hill? Can't
Yeah,
we do
they would
down
have
the
a
hill?
spot. Sky burial, man. It's for them, it's nothing. They got those massive
Yeah,
areas,
that's true.
you know.
They do. They are
Yeah.
pretty skilled there.
Yeah.
Um,
The,
okay, let's
well,
see.
there's a lot of ways, Steve, that animals have been involved in this. Do you know about this?
Animals in the sky burial?
No, but not just Skybro. So, like two different countries, Solomon Islands, I guess a series of islands. They used to go and place bodies in just to go like near the coral reef and then have them be consumed by sharks. And then
Huh.
there was a place called Devil's Island, um, where they would throw like 4 o'clock, they would throw bodies every day to the sharks. Like the sharks would literally
You
like
can't
be
do that.
waiting there.
Can't do that.
But those are usually prisoners
Oh, that's fine then.
that died like in the prison. Then they would throw them, yeah, 4 o'clock down. The
It's good
sharks would
those
be waiting.
sharks. Yeah.
And then, so that was one. Then the Maasai of Kenya, they would use hyenas to
Oh,
they leave out the
yeah.
bodies for hyenas to eat. And then there was a group in Sudan called the Jurs, Djurs, that would place the body in a termite nest so
Oof.
that the termites could take care of the body. These are all things that are like when you're talking about like the termite thing kind of reminds me of the mummy when they have the those
Now
little
those
things
little
that crawl
beetles.
underneath their skin and stuff. So some of the stuff is probably based on, real life.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of ways to legally get rid of a body. Let's quickly explore the ways you can. Some serial killers have illegally gotten away with the
Yeah.
body.
At this point, they're already doing something illegal by killing somebody, right? So they probably don't care about the extra charge of adding on illegally decomposing or, removing a body a certain way, right?
Yeah, well, they're not worried about the charge, but like their livelihood depends on it because they're freaking what's it called? So like if they get caught, if this body gets found, the jig's up, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we got some pros. We got some pros here. Have you ever heard of Joe the Alligator Man, Ball?
No.
Do you want to know how he got rid of his victims?
Alligators?
Yeah, alligators. He beat
Yeah,
it
that
to
was
alligators.
that's in Dexter, in the prequel to Dexter. He goes to the spot, he keeps throwing at alligators, and then he realizes that the problem is they don't eat everything.
Oh no.
Like some guy's hand is left and it's got his like class ring on it or something.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy, yeah, he killed like 20 women. He held cockfights in his tavern that he owned. He'd
Should have
get
been a good
drunk and
warning.
yeah, get drunk and throw some wild animals,
Yeah.
into the alligators. And then he's like, "Son of a bitch, I could just throw the woman into alligators." And then the cop showed up and he just shot himself in the face.
Nope, there you
Um,
go. Should have just done that first, probably.
yeah. John Hay? John Hay?
Oh, I know Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, this guy is way not could not do the splits on
Okay.
top of two
We don't know
Volvos.
that. You sure he can do the splits?
I'm sure.
Okay.
This guy, he thought if there was no body, you can't prove a murder.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
There,
I know about this guy.
yeah. So he's like, I'm going to dissolve the guys in acid. He dissolved a couple guys in acid, and then eventually, I can't remember how he got caught. I think it was like a job gone wrong or something, or like he was dissolving people, and they were like, "Hey, you were the last person seen with this person," and they told multiple people they were going into your basement, and there's a bunch of acid in your basement, and he was like, "What?"
What?
Yeah, but he did a pretty good job. He dissolved the shit out of that. So right now, that's my number one. If you're getting rid of him, actually, this one is this guy Robert Picton. He was a pig farmer in Canada.
Yeah.
He'd kill a bunch of people, grind them up, like grind these people up, like butcher them, and then feed the people to his hogs, the pigs. And then he'd sell the pig meat mixed with the ground up people meat at the
Oh
market.
no. That's like a movie.
So there was like a pork recall in the area.
Yeah.
Apparently he like sold one of the victims to like a family member of the victim. So the guy ate his cousin or something. Pretty good way though.
Yeah,
Um, I I don't know.
that's ridiculous.
Feeding them to the pigs.
Yeah.
Okay, some asshole named John Christie. He was not as smart, it seemed. He murdered 6 women, including his wife, in the 1940s and 50s, so nobody can get mad at us. It's been long enough. Then he stuffed them into the walls of his kitchen.
Hmm. Yeah, thinking that they would never need a remodel.
So, so yeah, he shoved like 6 women into just
Oh
his
my God.
walls and into his floor, and apparently it just smelled like absolute dog shit. It smelled
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Some new people did move in. They
Yeah.
were like, "Man, this smells. We're going to renovate all the kitchen and walls."
Yeah.
Whoops! They just found a bunch of bodies, and then they just found this guy and hung him.
Yeah. Well, that makes pretty easy sense. Hey, the guy who lived here before his wife has died, and he lived here while, like, after the fact, and they found the body. It's pretty straightforward. It'd be pretty hard to argue against that.
Yeah,
You have to assume people are going to open up the walls.
you
You know, don't
you
assume
gotta
there's
do
something,
something
whatever's going
different.
to be in style is going to be in style forever. You got to think it's something better, buddy.
Yeah. So Jay, now that we've kind of gone over all the some of the, not all of the ways to get rid of a body, but some of those, I'm gonna see how you'd get rid of a couple of different situations of bodies.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll ask you, how do you get rid of these bodies? I did preface this. I have a Google Doc sheet where I wrote these down.
Hmm.
On the top of it, it says, if the FBI is reading this, it's for our Chubstep podcast.
This is not this is not a personal search for me to do something illegal. I do always
Yeah.
love when they catch
Oh,
somebody. I love when they catch, like, I just saw an article the other day, like some ex, football player or something killed whatever, and then right before he's asking like ChatGPT
yeah.
how do I get away with this?
What's the best way to strangle somebody and not leave any evidence?
Keep going. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh yeah, you were gonna give me some scenarios here.
Okay, some scenarios. Okay, so the first scenario is you got to bury a bunch of bodies all at once. Like we're talking 20 bodies.
Oh shit.
How are you gonna get rid of these bodies?
Uh, if I have a big amount.
You're like, you were driving down the road. I'll also get you in the right headspace. So you're driving down the road. You had 2 beers. Oh my God, your thing just zoomed in so dramatically.
Two beers. How long ago?
You had 2 beers 3 hours ago. So you
okay,
think
I'm fine.
you're fine, but next thing you know, a bus comes in to view and it's broken down on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it's the bus driver's fault because he gets out and tries to flag you down. So you swerve to avoid him. On the other side of the bus, 20 cheerleaders.
No, I killed the people?
You ran them all over.
Oh, shit.
So
right,
this is why you have to get rid of the bodies. 20
okay,
cheerleaders.
Okay. This is to, yeah.
And the bus driver.
Yeah. Male cheerleaders, 20 male cheerleaders.
Yeah. So,
okay.
But you had 2 beers, so you're like, I'm gonna get railroaded like Scott Peterson if the cops come because I had 2 beers 4 hours ago. So you have to hide these bodies.
I see. I did hide the bodies. Okay.
And you have the bus available. The bus is working. They just fixed it.
Oh,
so don't worry, but you can move them anywhere you want.
So the bus is working. I have that as an option.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with these bodies.
Yeah, I mean, a classic thing to do would be, now if I'm in a hilly area, see, this is what state I'm in. If I'm in like a hilly area, I do the classic put the foot down, like drive it off a cliff.
Okay. Oh,
and have the bus drive off the cliff with everybody inside. It would be such a mess that I don't think they would realize, what exactly happened. I think that's the best way because otherwise you're not going to be able to hide the fact that it's.
That's smart. Hiding it in plain sight.
Hide in plain sight, exactly. I don't have enough. It's too much work to do. I think that's my answer. If it's a hilly spot.
Honestly, that's a good answer. Okay. Now, what if you had to hide a bunch of bodies over time? So, like, you get one body, then a week later you get another body, then a week later you get another body.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of Dexter. And this is all legal, right? These are just somebody's asking me. This is my job professionally.
No, so in this scenario, like somebody came to your door and you were home alone and it was late at night and they reached into their pocket and pulled out a gun.
Mm-hmm.
They were just a gun salesman. You pulled out your own gun and shot them.
Okay.
And this kept
Man,
so
aggressive gun salesman. Yeah.
since that gun salesman didn't come into work the next day, they had to
Yeah.
hire a new gun salesman. He did the same exact thing. He
I
kept
see.
shooting.
It keeps
So-
happening. It's a really poor, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what the scenario, yeah. And I have to get rid of these because I'm worried that I'll get blamed for this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just explain.
Yeah, after the first one, you
And
can't
I
explain.
do not have a Ring doorbell.
No,
This isn't being recorded. None of the
there's no
neighbors
ring
do.
doorbells in your neighborhood.
Okay.
They got banned in your neighborhood.
Okay, yeah, HOA banned them. Okay.
Hmm.
If I'm meant to do this one at a time, I can't do anything too graphic. I want to be able to handle the cutting stuff up and doing all
You're gonna
that.
puke if you cut them up.
Yeah. And I wouldn't do anything in my yard or house, right?
Okay, good idea.
Because
That's
that always
fine.
comes back
Pretty much every
that,
single time the bodies just get found in the person's
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah. At some point, their dad's putting it into a shed, and he's got to build a foundation for it or something, and he's like, "What the hell's this?" Or the dog's back there, digging up.
Yeah,
the
a bone just shows up.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's ever a really good idea. And something obviously there's like the
You're looking in
Breaking-
the house for this?
No, Breaking Bad and stuff. I'm getting these pretty far away, like week after week. I'm creating something I'm doing in another state. Like I go to hey, I drive to Las Vegas I go to Las Vegas, the weekly. It's like something I do. But let's just say I live close enough. I'm doing something like that. Wisconsin Dells, right? I'm going to the Dells.
Okay.
And I am finding a open plot of land somewhere and, burying the body in a pretty remote spot.
Are
That's
you
pretty
burying the
obscure,
bodies in the same spot?
Well,
or
here's the deal.
different
Like
spots?
here's what's making me think is Lake Mead in Las Vegas. They keep finding all these bodies that they think were from the mafia, and they're putting them like outside of Las Vegas. Like every time like the water level drops, they find all these bodies, and they're like,
Yeah.
we think this is from the mafia and the 40s and 50s and 60s and stuff. So yeah, you got to find that equivalent around you.
Okay.
What's your
so
area that you're going to
Are you
find?
are you
They're
doing
gonna find
mass
it
grave or are you doing different graves?
different? You don't have to tie it
Smart.
together too easily.
Okay. Good idea. Okay. The next situation, what if it's the body of a close friend or relative?
Mm-hmm.
So this one, the cops are going to be on you. They're going to be
Mm-hmm.
questioning you. What happened in this one? You were with this guy playing broom ball on a frozen river.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're playing hockey or broom ball on the frozen river. Ice starts cracking. He reaches out to help. You you get him away because you're like, oh, I don't want to get in the ice too.
Yeah.
An old woman on the bank. So he goes under and drowns, but then you pull him up, but he's already dead.
Yeah.
An old woman on the bank points at you and says, I saw that. I saw you kill him.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're screwed in this situation. So you got to get rid of this body.
But she's there too.
The old woman?
Yeah.
Well, she starts humbling away. She goes away. And then the ice cracks so you can't get to her. So
Okay.
a body's
I'm, like,
going to
stuck
be
on this
reported,
ice thing.
but she doesn't know who it is or what. So you got to get rid of this body. But
I'm
the
just
cops
leaving it in the frozen water.
the old lady saw you there.
Yeah. I could say she's senile.
You're screwed.
I don't know. I don't.
This is a
Somebody's
bad
trusting the
idea.
eyewitness of this old lady.
She said she saw you push him.
She's a psycho.
Also,
she's losing her mind.
Also, you owed this guy $7,000.
Oh, I see. I owe him money too. So you're saying in
Yeah.
this scenario, I have to.
The cops are going to railroad you if they find this body.
Well, actually, here's a good one. See, here's what I would have to have access to this thing, but we're also just talking about a freezing thing. Something called promission. You know about promission?
No.
I would have to find the right. You have to find a place that can do this, but you basically use liquid nitrogen, and then vibrations happen, and you turn that so the person freezes even more. Their body freezes, and you use vibration that turns it into small fragments, and then those are dried and refined, um, and then poured into a biodegradable coffin, like similar to a cremation.
What the
So
hell?
it's not legal to do in the U.S., so this would fall in line with your illegal thing. But it
So
would
you're gonna
also
bring the body? You're gonna just take a dead body to a different country?
it's a permission scenario. It's Swedish. I mean, that would be best case
You're
scenario.
gonna fly, so
Um,
you're gonna charter a private jet to Sweden and just say, "Don't look in my luggage."
well, it's a private jet. They're not going to look.
They're not looking.
They get paid not to look.
It's impressive, actually. Well, customs would check
Oh
because you
shit,
have to do
custom.
customs in Sweden. So you might want to do it in a different country.
Yeah, maybe at like a country that doesn't care as much, does it?
Yeah, I don't want to name a few, but I feel like
Yeah,
maybe Rwanda, Liberia,
there's other ones that want to care as much. Was that a
Tibet.
bad? That was not the best answer, but that's
Okay,
something
yeah,
to think
you're
about.
getting caught on that one
I'm probably
then.
getting caught on that one. The other ones I'm getting away. This one I'm getting caught.
Okay, there's two more. How would you get rid of the president's body?
My date with the
With the
president's
president's daughter.
daughter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my date
Yeah.
with her.
So you went on a date with the
Um,
president's daughter. He came in, had a heart attack.
okay.
She starts screaming, "You killed him. You did this. You did this." So you
Oh,
got to get
because
rid of
yeah,
the
he wasn't expecting
president's.
to see me with his daughter, so he dies from the heart attack, and I'm gonna get blamed from this. But
But
again,
the
Steve,
daughter
every
was
time
out,
there's
so the
these
daughter was out of the room. Then he had the heart attack.
okay, but the problem is with all these, there's like kind of a witness
She had a
anyway,
heart
so
attack too.
everybody's just a young heart attack.
Well, she was
Weak
a
hearts in the
smoker.
family. Oh,
She
she
was
was
a
a
smoker.
smoker. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, if you're inside a house, there's really I don't know how you do it
It's a cabin.
inside.
You're at a cabin.
The president's at a cabin with me, and there's not Secret Service
He
around,
showed up to look for his daughter. He's a dad first,
and
president
he
second.
he broke free from the strains of the Secret Service.
He had
So
his suspicion, so yeah, he ordered them
I
not to
see.
come.
I see.
And
Yeah. I'm in a log cabin. I am trying
it's not a
to.
log cabin, it's got drywall.
Oh, it's drywall cabin?
Yeah.
Does it what's is it a like a cast iron stove in there?
Yeah, but it's not used. Like you have a range. It's the president's daughter. It's a nice cabin.
Yeah, but is there an old school wood burning cast iron stove in there?
Yes, there is. It's in the basement, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's just for decoration.
Well, if it's just for okay, well decoration's a different story because I would have used that
You're
as a
gonna
cremation
slowly
device.
burn this man in
It's
the
a
wood
cremation
burning
device.
stove?
I'd go with the hope that there's some coyotes or wolves out there trying to get the body out. Put some other. I bought his daughter a series. We were gonna make a nice steak dinner the next night because she's big into ribeyes.
So
So
you're gonna
I would bring him outside and then put some ribeyes around him as well and
use the
hope
ribeyes
those
to lure
the
in a bear or something.
local coyote or bear population comes to get him.
Yeah, I don't know if a couple coyotes are gonna eat like a 200-pound man in one go, but
Yeah.
okay. All right. Hey, that's your choice. Um, okay, the last one is a cat's body. So in this one, like maybe your wife wants to get a cat, and
Yeah. She's
you,
allergic to cats, but yeah.
yeah. So in this scenario, she's not, but you are.
Okay.
But she really wanted the cat, and it's really
So
nice to her and everybody else,
yes.
but it like scratches you at night,
Yeah.
and you just lose it.
I can't deal with the cat anymore.
Yeah, so eventually you strangle it, and you got to get rid of this little cat's body.
Yeah. Little cat body. I'm not gonna get in that much trouble.
No,
I
this
would
one's a
put it
freebie.
I would put it in the neighbor's lawn. Like it was something that like it was their fault. Blame it on the neighbor. And the neighbor you didn't like, right? That they're not gonna have a conversation with. It was not like a friendly neighbor. You put
Yeah.
it in a bad neighbor's lawn, you'd be like, "What? Look what they did! Look what they did!"
Don't go there. They called Miss Kitten.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could have just put it in the garbage, but
No,
it's
she
a
checks the
cat.
garbage. She checks the garbage
Oh,
because
she
she
does.
doesn't
Okay.
trust me.
She knows you hate
She
that
doesn't
cat.
trust me because yeah.
Yeah, good. Blame it on the neighbor.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I had for you. So if
Good.
anybody needs to get rid of a body, you've got great ideas now.
Yeah, great ideas. And then if you want a good idea for yourself, here's one more other burial option we didn't talk about, futuristic space burials.
Oh my God, I would love a space burial.
Celestis is a company that shoots cremations into space.
And it's ridiculously cheap. It's like $1,500.
Is it really? That's all it is?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But because they use like a balloon and it doesn't go into like high orbit, it goes into low orbit, so the dust still falls back down. Like you're not going to end up in space.
I'm I'm picturing like some little kid out there with his tongue out trying to catch a raindrop and just a little ash falls.
You know, it might have happened already. Really,
yeah,
it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
That's happened.
All right, a little morbid of an episode, but fun nonetheless. New episodes every week. Chubstep podcast on YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcasts. It's out there. If you have an idea you want to have us do for the show, email show chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. Rate us wherever you're listening to things, and check us out on YouTube, and also subscribe and then share episodes with a friend. We always enjoy that. Also, if you have a guest or your specialty on something, let us know. We'll have you on.
And drink Vita Coco. Use code
yeah,
Jrad 3.
I haven't done the Vita Coco promotion in a while.
You got a promo Vita Coco.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
When I was in Saipan, I had a coconut. Like my brother just chopped it open. It was just from a tree on the island. The best goddamn liquid I've ever drank. The milk or the fucking meat was disgusting, but I do like the juice.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Jrad 30 is what we're looking for here.
Oh yeah.
Jrad 30% off your first Vita Coco order.
I'm gonna use it again today. I keep making fake names, fake addresses.
There you go.
And I use it over and over.
1,000 using AI to create 1,000 fake emails to create new Vita Coco orders.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.